Hey, I don't wanna. He's coming at me, but he's not really throwing. So that's what it means by conservative. So as he's coming at me, I'm kind of keeping the space. Let's maintain two hands. I was going to maintain at least that two-hand space, right? Maybe my hands are up. I'm like, hey man, I don't want no trouble. But he's like, no, whatever, he's coming. And so I'm keeping the distance with that shuffle step. So when we're here, I want to change my level. I want to drop, step, and then I drive this knee down. So just sink down here, and my shoulder is in his abdomen, open palms behind the base of the knee right here. Keep the head up. Grab behind my knees. He goes down to his knee, and as he drives with his shoulder, I go down. Notice I can do break fall, keep my head up, and then from here he didn't let go of my knees, and his shoulder is in my stomach. Control me for a couple seconds. He's gonna pass in the side control. Place this hand, keeps that leg circling around with his hips high, and then coming in the side control right there. We're talking about the three things that he could do to me if he's standing still and I go to double leg, right? So there's three things he can do. One is if he's just standing there and he's not moving, and as I go in, he can throw a knee, boom, right to my face. Or, now one of the things that wrestlers do is they're here, they're in this range, and you know they can do it because they got setups. In our combat style though, we're not in this range. We're either here or we're way back here. Okay. Right? So if we were wrestling, you know, there's things like lifting up the arms and then shooting and stuff like that.
Oh, now, you say so. Most wrestlers, it's like we like this.
Yeah, they're already kind of close, right? But because they're not striking, that's why they can stay in that range. Okay. Now, if we were here and we were able to throw elbows and uppercuts, right? We wouldn't be in that range.
A far away distance or medium distance?
Yeah, that's our motto. Yeah, all the way in or
all the way out.
Or all the way out, right? So I'm either all the way out. I'm like, hey, so I can see when if he comes to punch me, he has to come towards me to hit me, and I can see that, right? Or if I'm in here, I'm trying to control his posture, he trips. I'm doing whatever I can to break his posture so that he can't throw effective throws. He's coming at me, but he's not really aggressive and not really throwing the punch, but he's still crowding me out. I don't want to keep bagging up, right? So I maintain the distance as he comes. I maintain. I don't want to keep going back. So I'm gonna, as he steps again, I'm gonna strike and then go down, right here. And then push a little bit, get my knee up, right, and then I'm gonna give him a target so he can jab. This is to get the person's hands up. In reality, they might be here, and if he either palm or punch, my hands are gonna come up, and then he's gonna take me down. Try to get out. So this is our open guard. He took me down, or maybe I was in mount and he rolled me over, like trap and roll. This is where he would land if he trap and rolled me. So I'm here, I'm trying to control him here. Controlling biceps, he sits up. So here he comes under my legs. This one reaches to my shoulder. Yep, really, right, yeah, there we go. Head over my head. And come into the modified. This one comes around. This one on my hip. So I'm gonna move around a little bit. But either way, we want to get rid of this guard, right? So he had to roll me over, or I did the double leg and he just wrapped me up. So from here, he's maybe controlling my head, right? Controlling my posture with that stage 1 in the punch block series. So I'm gonna try and get his biceps there and move around a little bit. Yeah. So here controlling, and then when I feel the time is right, I'm gonna posture up and I'm gonna frame against his body right here. Now, if he does know jujitsu, he's gonna start sitting up trying to grab lapels. As he goes to sit up, I can push his chest. I can try and keep him off. If he opens his guard, I'm gonna pass it, right? But that's what we want. We want him to open. So go ahead and sit up a little bit more. So if I push here, I'm not gonna keep it there, right? Because if he shrimps and he starts doing arm bar, I need to know about that, right? So if he's doing that, anytime. But I can use it for a second. If he's sitting up, I can use it kind of frame there. He shrimps, I can move my position as well. All right, so now from here, this is how we're gonna open the guard. So we're here. So from here, he should know that he doesn't need this anymore. He needs to make space. He needs to make distance. So as soon as he opens, I come under, boom, and I go this way. So we're just gonna throw some strikes. If he can either be controlling me or protecting himself. If he's controlling me and not protecting himself, then we win anyway, right? So if I'm doing this, he either needs to get distance, he's gonna open somehow. When he opens, we can swing aside both hands, and then up on the toes, boom. Grabbing the shoulders. So, come here first if you need to. Come there. Whichever's working best. Right. So I wrapped him up, he took me over. So he's controlling me, so I can't punch. Trying to punch. Try to sit up. So I let go. I'm gonna combine it, so I'll demonstrate on Trevor, then he's gonna demonstrate on me. Double leg, here, and then here. Controlling, right? Yeah, so actually, go ahead and wrap me up. He wraps me up, so he's moving around, he's throwing punches, controlling. Sit back. He comes up, he tries to come out. Go down. Go down. Oh. Try and moves around. And then we'll finish. Hey, I don't wanna. Do you quit? Huh? Do you surrender? Bonus move. Bonus move.